Hello, I'm Elizabeth Vargas, and welcome to 2020 in Touch. Her name is synonymous with great wealth and New York society. When Brooke Astor died 2 years ago at the age of 105, she left behind a colorful family saga and a son who was just on trial in New York for plundering his mother's fortune. Deborah Roberts reports.
Mr. Marshall, anything you want to say about your case?
Sir, how do you intend to win this case?
In April, 85-year-old Tony Marshall walks hand in hand with his wife Charlene to face charges which could send him to prison for 25 years. It's a trial that would captivate the nation all summer long.
What will the people prove? This case is about greed.
Prosecutor Elizabeth Lowy heads up the DA's elder abuse program.
They stole from her when she was at her most vulnerable. They had her make changes to her will at a time when she didn't understand what she was doing.
Although she's not on trial, in court and in the papers, the case often focuses on Charlene.
Anthony Marshall's preoccupation with getting money for Charlene was actually a motivation for the scheme to defraud.
Author Meryl Gordon is covering the trial for Vanity Fair magazine.
It's a twisted love story in a way that Tony did what he did for love, that Charlene was pushing behind him. Charlene has become the villain of the case.
The defense argues that Brooke Astor changed her will because she had a change of heart about Charlene.
Although Brooke never had any great love for Charlene, she loved her son Tony, and she realized and recognized what Charlene meant to her son, that he made her happy. The evidence is incontrovertible that Mrs. Astor understood what she was doing.
Prosecutors argue that not only did Tony Marshall illegally alter his mother's will, but that he stole from her while she was alive, signing himself a $1 million raise, using her money to pay expenses on his yacht, and deceiving her into selling this painting so he could collect a $2 million commission. He did this, prosecutors say, by telling her that she was broke. Friends take the stand with their own stories.
Tony told her that she was running out of money. It would be a theme of hers.
She said, I bought a lot of shoes, and Tony's not going to approve. She said, Tony says I can't afford them.
Could you make the argument that he wanted her to be careful with how she spent her money?
No, because I don't think of telling her that she couldn't afford to buy a new dress or she couldn't afford the ticket to London is being conservative. That's just being mean.
That story is coming up Friday on 2020. We hope you'll watch 2020 on the air every Friday night at 10 o'clock, 9 Central. And keep checking out our webcasts and previews of upcoming stories here at abcnews.com. I'm Elizabeth Vargas. For all of us at 2020, we're in touch, so you be in touch.